FOG Andrew here, and the coach here for Family Gamers. Welcome, more gamers, to an exciting, awesome live stream. What's up, guys? Oh my God, the locusts are swarming.
Do we have to turn on the other light, you think?
Should we?
I guess so.
All right.
You want to go get it? I'm gonna hold on. Good.
I'll open the door.
I'm gonna go like this. Don't trip over anything. Close the door. The locusts.
Oh no.
We're good. You can't even see it.
I did.
It's better.
Yeah, there we go. The locusts
the shine on my head is just...
The locusts may appear. But...
Okay. So what's up, everyone?
What's up? How's it going?
We're doing another one of these craziness. If you're out there, let's sound off and we can get to business. I don't know how big my eyes. These new glasses make my eyes look bigger. So, but yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, we're in the living room again, the wonderful living room.
Mm-hmm. And we're gonna be talking about some stuff.
Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff we're gonna talk about. Notice we're not in front of the Crisis Protocol painted wall now, because we're not just going to be talking about Crisis Protocol. There's a couple of things that we're going to talk about that's pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess let's first. Did you post in Discord?
I did post in Discord. But I posted before, but I didn't post now. I don't know if we're live in Discord. I don't know if you want to take care of that business, but yeah. So if anybody's out there, just sign on. I don't know if we're talking to each other or talking to no one, but it's the way it is. So anyway, what's going on? So we were gonna do. There's a few things. So I started. Hot Dice hooked me up with a guy, and he asked me if I would paint his Rising Sun miniatures. Okay, and I thought that was cool. Hey, what's up, Kaiser? And I thought that was cool, so I started doing it, and I started painting it. The models are actually pretty good. I don't know if we should show them off or.
I mean, what do you think? We give a little sneak peek, I guess.
Yeah, we could do that. I'm just shutting down some stuff here because it's crazy. Wow, that was crazy. What was that?
They couldn't see it, but there's some craziness going on.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know if you want to get the other. You want to get the other two, or you want to just show the ones I just did? We can do that.
I mean, we could show off this one. We just you get a taste.
All right. So I like this guy because he's a mad panda. All right. I don't know how much in focus that is, but yeah. I think the green screen kind of messes it up a little bit, but whatever. So it's some cool models, some big stuff, some small stuff, some medium stuff, and and I did something. We did this stream a while ago, and I was doing a hobby paint session, and I was just doing that. I was talking about paints, and one of the guys on the stream was saying about how he liked Army Painter, and I'm getting to the point now where it's like I got to buy new paints, but I don't want to. I don't want to piecemeal it and buy 4 of these, 3 of these, 1 of these, or individual stuff. Just give me a thing. So I got that. You all right?
Yeah.
How much you been? So I got the Army Painter Mega Set.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. But if they are watching, okay. I was pretty happy with what came in it. So it came with 15 paints, 39 acrylics, 4 washes, 5 metallics, and 2 effects. The effects I really don't care about, but the washes, strong tone, flesh wash, soft tone, and dark tone. From what I hear, these are fantastic. The metallics, it's always good to have extra metallics, but I have the Reaper, and I really use the Badger a lot. I really do love those metallics, but the regular paints are pretty good. Now, from what I hear, let me just throw that back. From what I hear, there's a lot of people have a problem shaking it, but I think I'm going to put it just, I got the paint shaker that you got me, but also I was thinking, people put the ball bearings in, But I was watching a video, and what these guys do is they go to the Dollar Tree and they buy those little pebbles that you put in like for decorations and stuff, like in jars or whatever. And he said he puts a pebble in there, and the pebble doesn't rust, and it works just as good. So there you go. That's a free tip for you. I did get it off another. I think it was Eons of Battle, but if it's good information, it's good. So that's been it. And I went back to work, and it's football season. If you can believe, football season in April, which is insane. Which I've never done that. And we usually have a May practice, but other than that, we don't really we don't practice. So it's really weird, but at least I'm getting back. And I did get the COVID shot. I did not get the Johnson & Johnson, So yeah, Kaiser, I got this if you want to show it off, you can unplug the back there. Yeah. So this is for if you get a manicure and pedicure. They use this. It's really for a nail shaker, nail thing, and you could plug it in or you could put batteries in it. But I just keep it plugged in. I got to tell you, I'll plug it in. I put it in it for about 3 minutes, and I go do whatever, and I come back and I put it on the palette, and I do it with the paints, getting ready to paint, and it is really fantastic. It really works great. I know it's not one of those things you need to paint, but it's definitely great. And I mean, what was it, about 25? 24?
Yeah, like $20-$25 on Amazon.
It's so worth it. It's so worth it. And I did a video. I have to actually edit it about how to bring paints back that are like chalky or too thick. And I figured a way how to do it. And by using the electric nail shaker, it really comes out really good. So definitely worth it. And from what I hear, that vortex that everyone's getting is kind of a pain in the ass. So I think that I really like this one. I know it's, when you look at it, you're like, oh, it's not such a high quality thing, but it's also hey, what's up, ES? How are you? Glad for you coming out. Let's see, show. Shaking paints is one of the things we do. I can't touch a pot of paint without shaking it. It's the mark of a pro. Well, maybe for you guys, but the evolved painters like myself, the higher level, we like to, use things, and we can't be bogged down with shaking paints, So that's it. I mean, on a lonely night, I could shake it and I'll paint the whole room. You don't want to talk about that, Sometimes you clean it and it just goes off. You can't help yourself. So that's called the innuendo. So that's about it.
This is a family channel.
It is, but I didn't say any bad words.
Anyway, so
all right. We have
I know. Listen, we gotta talk about Crisis Protocol a little bit.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So a little. I think it was actually before we started doing the live streams.
Mm-hmm.
They revealed 2 models and 2 cards.
Right.
Cable and Domino.
Right.
Which are coming in one box together.
And it's not out yet. It's on. I think it's on pre-order.
So I know you were talking to me about that. If you want to kind of.
Well. So what we kind of did was, and we I was glad because we reined them in, which was Hot Dice, because Hot Dice is basically impetus for us, but he buys everything. He's one of those guys, like, hey, we're getting into Crisis Protocol. I just bought 30 models, so but he won't buy comic books
because he hates
comic books. So the thing is that I said, if we're going to do this, let's do this right. So Andrew said he was going to do the Web Warriors and the Crime Syndicate. I said, okay, that's cool. I like to do the Inhumans and I want to do the Defenders. So we're getting there. All right. He was doing the Black Order, which I think is probably the best faction so far that I've played against, and also the Mutants. But I said I wanted to do the Mutants, but he's already doing them. But I'd like to do X-Force. So Cable is the leader of X-Force, which is a little crazy because in the comics he really wasn't. It was more Wolverine, So
well, yeah, in the 2000s,
yeah,
when they first came out in the 90s, it was Cable, Shatterstar, Wolfsbane, people like that.
Yeah.
I think
that was the whole
whatever it
Liefeld,
is.
the whole Liefeld thing.
I have the omnibus inside.
Yeah, I know. It's like
It has.
yeah, I don't have to read the omnibus. I was there.
I think it has like New Mutants 98, 99, and 100,
Mhm.
which is the last issue of New Mutants,
Mhm.
and then it goes into X-Force #1 because they first appeared in New Mutants like number 99 or something like that, or whatever it was, or 100, and then it leads into their own book.
And fun fact is that I actually have 2 #1 New Mutants, and one of them is signed by
Bob McLeod.
McLeod, who was one of the artists on it. So,
Yeah, he was at All Star Comics and Collectibles in Lindenhurst, New York. So if you're in the area on Long Island, come check it out. We are having another signing at the store on I have to plug the store.
You're a whore.
The Family Channel.
It's descriptive. It's not a bad word.
The 24th, which is not this Saturday, next Saturday.
If you're watching this live, if you're watching it and it's after the 24th, don't go.
April 24th. Riley Brown, he's done Deadpool and stuff like that, but he's coming to the store to kind of promote the Batman Fortnite crossover comic book that he's doing the interior artwork for, which I didn't really care about. I was just getting a copy to get it signed.
We have it, right? We have it yet, or it didn't come out yet?
No, it didn't come out yet. But the solicits for issue 3 have Batman fighting Snake Eyes. So I gotta get it. Now I'm like, oh man, I don't even care that it's Fortnite. I just gotta see Batman fight Snake Eyes.
That was Snake Eyes was when G.I. Joe came out. I was kind of at that cusp where I started buying them but not playing with them because I was getting a little older. And when G.I. Joe came out, I got Snake Eyes first. That was the first G.I. Joe that I got. And I remember his arm broke off, and they had the thing where in the old days it was the arm like this, so they made it so that it was able to have motion, so you could pose them and stuff. But there was a screw here, and when the arm broke off, it broke off, and there was a circle, and they just had like a claw. It was just a claw where the thing went into. So
yeah.
But yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
So
and if you come, you could actually get a picture with Andrew for free.
Yeah. Well, I charge $5 a picture.
Hamburger.
So. Just buy me Taco Bell and I'm good.
Yeah. So let's get into cable.
Yeah.
We're doing the segue thing again. So we're going to share the screen and we're going to go into the Danger Room, which is really cool.
DangerRoomApp.com.
Yeah. And
a wonderful website to look at some stuff.
So Andrew, I'll run down the beginning, and Andrew likes to go down through the other stuff. So cable is Nathan Summers. Okay, Summers. Wow, it's a common name. He's 6 health, moves small. That's a little tough, right? Size 2, 5 threat, 3, 4 across the board. Okay, and he's got a bunch of things. The first one is plasma rifle.
Yeah, he does have a bunch of. I think the stuff that he has makes up for him moving small.
Mm-hmm.
So like he has a plasma rifle, which is an energy attack, range 5 dice. He gains power for the damage dealt, and on a wild, he can incinerate the target.
Nice. See, so now that goes back to what we were talking about last week. That you get a character like this, and everybody's got some kind of 0 powered, just like a punch or a kick or something. But
everybody has that free attack,
right? But that incinerate that's a bitch, man. When you're playing,
yeah,
it really is. So
then he's got Ascani's son, Ascani's son. I don't know what that says.
Yes,
but it's an area attack of 2, range 2, 7 dice, 6 power, and then if the attack deals damage after the attack is resolved, remove 1 wound from this character.
Wow, but it's an area attack.
Yes.
All right. So if you cause 3 damage, you remove.
If the attack deals damage.
Okay, so it doesn't matter.
As long as it deals damage, you're only removing 1.
Okay, but
so that's not that overpowered.
Okay, but that's still really good.
Plus, it's an area attack of 7 dice.
But it's an area attack of 7 each guy. That's pretty good. You know what? I thought Devil's Deliverance was good. This is better.
Yeah,
but it's 6 power.
Then he's got the Wetworks affiliation for X-Force. He's the leader.
He's the leader, so this goes to all the guys.
Each allied character may reroll 1 die in their attack rolls once per turn.
So it's kind of like a mini.
It's a nerfed Web Warriors. Only the attacks and only one die once per turn. You know,
the Inhumans innate thing. It was kind of like I was thinking that, but that's the Inhuman rule, and it's a lot better because you can reroll one attack and one defense.
Yeah,
at any time.
I mean, like here,
but that's still good though.
But yeah, like it's not bad at all. It's
rerolls in this game aren't they're not that prevalent.
So whenever there's you have the chance to reroll something, it's
good.
Then for 2 power, he has body slide by 1. Place his character within 2 of its current position. So just spend 2 power to move 2, range 2. Then he's got Omega level threat.
Well, 1 second though. For 2 power, he gets to move 2. That's actually pretty good. So you're moving small. Use this, you can move up.
Yeah, you can move if you're out of range for your plasma rifle, or you could just move range 2 and spend the 2 power, and then spend another 6 to use the area attack. I know it would be 8, but like it's like man, like I'm pretty close. Like I can get in a little bit.
I'm not saying that, but we kind of glossed over the fact that you're saying if you're not in range of the plasma rifle is range 5, which is the longest range on the table. So
well, I mean, if you're super far away.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but yeah, so for 2 power and then you do the plasma rifle.
Well, to be honest, I think that him moving small is justified by having a range 5 weapon.
Right. And then the slide, so you go 2 power for 5, you're really shooting at 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So then he's got Omega level threat, which is this character may spend 1 to 4 power when paying the cost of this superpower. Choose an interactive terrain feature within range 3 with a size equal to or less than the power spent to use the superpower. And then you get to throw it medium. So you can spend
2 power.
4 power to pick up a size 4 terrain piece.
Right. But here's the thing. Add 2 dice to the target character's defense roll.
What? That's the other one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Spoiling it.
I am.
Then he's got telekinetic shield for 2 power. When this character or an allied character within range 3 of this character is targeted by an attack, this character may use the superpower, add 2 dice to the target character's defense roll against the attack.
See, that's the one thing I really like about this game. So he's standing next to somebody and they roll the attack. You can, for 2, you can add 2 dice to it. Now, what happens if, here's the thing. I think you can stack, because let's say someone else has a power where you can add, just the usual, add 2 to add 2 dice. Then he adds another 2, so you're rolling 4 extra dice.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Like superpowers like that can definitely stack, but it would be very
it'd be very rare. But I'm just saying,
yeah.
But if you're standing next to somebody who does that, that's pretty good.
Right.
Techno-organic virus suppression.
He's got the techno-organic virus suppression, which he just gains additional power during the power phase, which is good.
Which is good, and you think about it, he's not really a pig for it, so he's getting 2 power every time.
Right.
That's really good.
And then he's immune to poison.
Okay, that makes sense.
He's the same on the other side, except he goes up to. You gotta slide it. You gotta swipe.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He goes up to 7 health.
Right, and 3, 3, 4 still across the board.
So for a 5 threat.
Well, hold on.
Character,
no, but here, no. The Ascani son.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You move it over, and you can deal damage. It's an area 2, 6, same thing.
It's the same thing, but he can cause stagger.
Yeah,
on a wild and looks like a hit in a wild or a crit in a wild or something, but which isn't bad.
No,
but for 5 points, he's pretty good.
He's pretty good. The Wetworks rerolls is good. It's not bad. He's a 5 level character. Like he's like a 5 level. He's worth 5 points.
Yeah.
See, like Daredevil really should be 3.
Yeah.
Look at that. Yeah. That's why it's hard to take him, but he's good. So far, they've been pretty good with this. I think balancing wise, and looking at that type of stuff. You know what I mean?
So Cable's affiliations, he can be on Avengers, Uncanny X-Men, and then he's the leader of X-Force.
He's basically a good guy. So, that might work too with, the defensive superpowers in the Avengers with Cap minusing 1 to it, and you could just dole out, like, helping people out left and right.
Spend 1 power to add 2 dice to people's defense roll.
Yeah,
it's not bad.
I think that'd work pretty good. I think that's really good,
Yeah.
So, but so who does he come with? He comes with Domino.
He comes packaged with Domino.
There we go. There she is.
All right, if you want to start off, I guess.
Yeah, Domino is Nina Thurman, and she's a 5 wounds, moves medium, size 2, 3 threat, and she actually has trees across the board, 1, 2, tree, all the way across the board, and she has automatic pistols to start off with,
which is her standard free attack. Which, if after the attack is resolved, she gains a power, so she's not gaining power for the damage dealt. She's only gaining 1 power, and then on a looks like maybe like a wild or a crit or something, she gets rapid fire, which is that she can make another automatic pistol attack for free.
Right.
But the original, the additional attack does not have rapid fire, so you can only basically shoot twice.
So listen, if you shoot twice after the attack is resolved, she automatically gains 1 power.
Yes.
If she does it again, she gains another power.
I would guess so.
That's one of those things where you could say, well, no, because it's a different thing. But then it says after the attack is resolved, and she can do another automatic pistol, she should get. So hopefully, she just shoots it twice, and you get 2 power. I mean, that's the way, if I'm reading it correct.
Yeah. You could also I like rapid fire because if you're really lucky, you can do it 4 times because you can, as your second action, shoot again, and then.
Range 3, power 4. It's okay.
Yeah. Then she's got grenade bounce for 1 power, 4 dice, range 4. The attack ignores line of sight, and the defending character does not benefit from cover. And then this is great because that it just says incinerate. You don't even have to roll anything. Just after the attack is resolved, the target character gains the incinerate special condition.
And this is. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
But then on a wild, it has explosive, which is before damage is dealt, other enemy characters within range 2 of the target character suffer 1 damage for only 1 power.
That's insane. I was just going to say for 1 power.
And it's an energy attack.
It's energy attack, 4 dice. It's not that powerful, but you can smatter over the place.
Yeah, but also not benefiting from cover or ignoring line of sight, and you automatically are incinerated.
So
and someone right next to them can take 1 damage.
I'll tell you what. So using Daredevil, not having line of sight, using the grappling hook or the baton hook, not having line of sight, just hiding behind a building and doing that is fantastic. It really is. So for 1 point, I think with this, you look at this and you say, all right, I'm going to do this. Hopefully I'll get a wound and incinerate the guy, but I'm going to get the other 2 guys if they're huddled close together. That's really cool. That's really good. So
then
she has lucky shot.
She has lucky shot for 3 power, range 3, 6 dice. The target character does not gain power for damage dealt by this attack.
Oh, okay.
And on a wild, she can stun.
Yeah, she's dirty.
So I mean, that's not bad for 6 dice.
No.
I'm not gaining power for anything.
But it's
against that attack.
3 wounds, and it's an energy attack.
3 wounds.
I'm sorry, 3
power.
Range, 3 power, but 6 dice. That's really good. And the range 3, that's not bad. So she's got to be close. She's got to be up close.
And then she has probability manipulation. After this character rolls attack, defense, or dodge dice, but before the resolve critical step, it may spend any amount of power to use the superpower. For each 1 power spent, this character may treat 1 skull as a critical for the remainder of the attack.
All right, so before you resolve the crits, you can take, let's say you get 2 skulls. For 2 power, you can make them into crits, and then you re-roll them.
As long as it's on, I assume like I can re-roll. Let's say just for argument's sake, I roll, right? I get 2 crits.
Okay.
I take 2 dice and I roll them. Those are 2 skulls. I could spend 2 power to change those to crits.
No, I don't think so.
I should be able to spend those to change them to crits, but I won't be able to roll those 2 because that's not the original.
But it says here for damage that.
Or dodge you know what? You're right.
Before resolve. So critical. That would be the first one.
Yeah, and only then the first.
So you know who would be really good with this? Hot Dice would be good with this because he rolls a lot of skulls, and
they'll just roll another skull.
Yeah, but no, what I'm saying is no, because if you roll 3 skulls for 3 power, you get 3 crits, and you get to re-roll those crits. But you're changing the skulls to crits anyway. But it's automatic. It's not like. You don't
have to roll for it.
Yeah, like Doctor Strange, you can re-roll the skulls, but you don't. You might get a blank or might get another skull.
Yeah, you're just changing it into a.
That's really good.
Yeah,
I really like this a lot.
And then
for a 3 threat.
And then things tend to go my way when this character is attacking or defending. Enemy characters do not roll additional die for their crit results in attacks or defense.
So that's like Medusa.
So. For 3
threat
for 3 points. Holy crap!
Yeah, she's probably
she's a pretty. Honestly, if she was 4 points, I would not be mad.
No, but I think 3 just because she doesn't have a lot of damage output, but she's got a lot of chicanery to her.
Right.
So, which makes sense. So let's see here. What do we got? So we're going from
everything is exactly the same. There's no changes to the attacks or anything.
Yeah. So she's pretty badass. You all right there? I gotta get your coffee or something?
Maybe.
Yeah. So what do you? I'm thinking. I like Cable the model. I really do like the model. The Domino model is pretty good. It's better than Iron Fist. But this is definitely I like that a lot. Like putting her in. I like to put teams together where it's like the guys on the list. So like if it's the defenders, it's the defenders. If it's humans, it's humans. I really don't like to split them up too much, but I think she would be a good addition to almost anything, really. You know?
Yeah, she's definitely she's the perfect way to describe it is she has a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's got a lot of silly stuff too, like chicanery and whatnot.
Yeah.
I think she's
she'll fit right in with anybody, any team.
And what was Cable? Cable was 4 or 5.
Cable's 5.
Okay.
And then I think
Domino's 3.
No, yeah, but she has a few like other affiliations she could be in.
Well, she's probably in A-Force.
A-Force, X-Men, and X-Force. That's it. All the chicks are in A-Force.
Right. Yeah.
So
that's crazy. So but yeah, that's all we got for Crisis Protocol. Nothing really came out other than I
mean they revealed models, but that's it. They revealed
Blade.
You said Omega Red last week,
right?
But they showed on Instagram Scarlet Witch, which looks actually pretty cool, and Mr. Sinister, who looks pretty damn awesome.
Now, Mr. Sinister is that's an interesting one. I like him a lot. So I wonder what he's going to be in. Is he going to be in? They haven't revealed the card yet, so now we can kind of gameplay.
I think he's definitely going to have some. He's going to kind of be like Domino in the sense that he's going to just have a lot of chicanery also. Mm-hmm. I feel like he's definitely going to be someone that, I mean, do you really see him fight?
No.
So I feel like
when he does though, he gets his ass kicked.
Like
a lot. They grab him by the that cape thing, the rip off of Hawk and Dove of Hawk's thing, and he always gets flung around. I don't know why, because he's supposed to be very powerful and he's in really good shape.
I feel like that Mr. Sinister might not be like an attacking person. He might just be kind of
like Red Skull. Like behind the scenes and stuff. But all right, so now he's always in the comics, he's always like the spider. He's always in the shadows, and he's always kind of pulling the strings that way. Do you think he's going to go into, let's say, the Brotherhood, but him and Magneto don't get along
Mm-hmm.
because Magneto wants the propagation of mutants, and Mr. Sinister wants to make more mutants, like experiment and make more mutants out of them.
Mm.
So does he get a new affiliation? I can't see him in X-Force. I can't see him in X-Men. I can't see him in the Brotherhood. I can kind of see him maybe in the Crime Syndicate just to be the way he is. So, wait, hold on. Hot Dice is checking in. Let's see. They had an article today of Mr. Sinister and some ideas what he'll be able to do. No stats yet. So,
Well, let's take a look. Let's see if
he's saying the Marauders faction.
They have a Marauders faction.
No.
Well, they don't. But let's see. He's not on. I'm looking right now. Not in the Crime Syndicate. Let's see.
The one thing I will say, I know you're looking at it now. Atomic Mass Games is really good at updating rules and changing stuff on the fly right there. It's almost like it's a Google document that can be changed at any time.
Yeah, maybe he's just unaffiliated. Winter Soldier and Punisher, I think, are the only two that are unaffiliated.
Make one of him.
What?
I don't know. Does that?
I don't know what that means, Fabian. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Was he, Fabian? You sniffing the bleach again at work, or are you,
But anyway, I'll be honest with you. I get what you're saying about the Brotherhood, but I think they're just gonna say,
that's easy enough to put them in.
I don't think that they're really gonna I don't think they'll unaffiliate him. I think they'll just say, whatever. He's an evil mutant. Throw him in the Brotherhood. Make one of them. Sorry, still don't know what you mean.
All right, so we had that. Make one of
Make
them.
a Marauder faction.
Oh,
I don't know what that means. I don't know. I don't read X-Men, so I don't know what that is.
Yeah, but you know of the X-Men.
Well, I know of the X-Men. I just haven't read that much X-Men stuff.
Right. I think what he's trying to say is to make a Marauders faction on your own with the models, but they won't have an affiliation.
I mean, I'm sure that they're just going to throw him into Brotherhood. I would be very surprised if they come out and say that he's unaffiliated. I feel like that he would have to go into something. Crime Syndicate might not be bad.
Maybe he's got the thing like Taskmaster where he can go into wherever he wants and just counts towards the.
I mean, does he really do that though? It makes sense for Taskmaster,
I understand that, but he's kind of like a behind the scenes thing, and that would kind of make sense in the fact that that would make sense that he maybe can pull the strings with the X-Men or something like that, So let's see. Sinister sent the Marauders to kill the Morlocks. Mutant massacre. We know this, okay? But the thing is that if they're going to do Marauders, we don't have any Marauder models. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it would be very weird for them to be.
Isn't that the guys that they were like?
I feel like
tank treads and stuff, and
I feel like that's who they are.
Yeah,
but it would be very weird to have him be the Marauder affiliation, and then
he's the only one,
and he's the only one in it. Then it's well, then you can't even take him unless it's
or that might be one of those things where he'll come out, he'll do whatever he does, and then eventually, when some models come out, he'll be the. He'll be the leader of that thing. So
right.
But that's all we got this week. Domino and Cable were a reveal of about a month ago,
yeah,
month and a half ago.
That was a little while ago.
But that was before we were talking about them on the live stream. But I wanted to do them because I think that's something that's important to what we want to play, or we're gonna go into it. Fabian, are you going to get them, or what was the? I remember you said there was something you did on pre-order already. I don't think it was Sinister. I think it was
Deadpool or something.
I don't know. I use that.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. So let's keep my desk nice. So that's it. So, well, before Fabian checks in, so Marvel news. Let's talk Marvel news.
Okay.
So I don't know if we can show it. I'm going to get to it.
Okay.
So I don't know if we can show it or whatever, but there is a new Kickstarter with Simon that is an X-Men something. All right.
X-Men United. Or
Yeah, something like that. So I was like, okay, cool. All right, I like the X-Men. Let's go look. I go on there and they have a video and it starts and it's they always do. Simon always does a nice high quality video and stuff. And then it starts and they have the Blackbird, which is blue for some reason, and I'm looking. I'm like, wait a minute. And then they start showing the stuff, and then you scroll down, and you look at the miniatures, and they're freaking chibis. And I just don't. It's just not me, man. I get the pop, the pop things, the pop, right?
The pop figures,
pop figures, Funko Pops. I get it. The big head and they bobblehead and stuff. I get it. But the chibi thing, it's not me. I don't know if it's just it's just not me. But
listen, the Funko Pops, like actually.
See, like this one is awesome.
Like this looks like Bullseye, and I know a lot of people hate these, but like I like these.
Why is it out of the box?
It's funny. I have a bunch, and then I put the boxes away, and then I just threw them in the garbage pail and just started stomping them, and I threw them all out. I'm like, what am I gonna do with these boxes? Like, I don't care. But like, I think these things are cool because it's like, they have like the different things from like a lot of different things. Marvel, DC,
everything.
I have Tom Araya and Kerry King Slayer Pops like next to my Hellboy and Doctor Doom.
I found the Jeff Hanneman one, but they wanted $40. So I was like,
you probably go to Hot Topic and get it for like.
But I'm just saying, I've never seen Jeff Hanneman. God rest his soul. Or if it's Jeff Hanneman, praise Satan. So
But yeah, they have a bunch of things, and I don't mind them. I think that they're cool.
But they're not chibi. They're like, it's like an abstract type of deal, where it's like it's a big head and the body everything is proportioned except the head.
The chibis, everybody looks like they're like they had one too many sandwiches. They look like very chunky. And like it looks just awkward and weird.
It looks like
and
what it is. They look like babies with adult faces.
It's the way, or like they all look like they're like,
yeah.
It's the weirdest thing.
It's like the ex-babies when they went to Mojo World.
Yeah,
it was like that. They were like chibis and stuff, and I hated that. That was a thing, like a thing at the end of an X-Men arc at one time. And I saw it and I couldn't stand it. Yeah. So, but you look, and I think it's been about 5 hours, and it's over $1 million.
That's insane. I can't believe people are like supporting a chibi type of thing. I don't know how people like that stuff. But you know what though? It's those anime fans. It's the people that are like really into like anime stuff, and I can't.
I think too, it's Simon. The thing is that when they do Kickstarter, like Mantic, there's another one that does, that we play games and stuff. Well, Mantic and Simon, they do a Kickstarter. First of all, you get, like, I would say Simon, you get really high quality. Mantic, you get good quality. But you get so much for your money.
Yeah.
So for like $100, you're going to get a ton of stuff. Like this guy that the Rising Sun stuff, it's Simon. And he's, he got the Kickstarter stuff, and it's just so many freaking models. It's just so much, and they're really nice quality. I mean, but the thing is though, it is the restic where you can bend. It's not the hard plastic. It's that restic crap which Mantic used to do, and I hated that crap. Everybody's like, oh, you can bend it. You can do. You know what? You bend yourself. So, Fabian's checking in. Quicksilver and Starlet Witch, yeah. And he doesn't want Deadpool.
I don't want Deadpool either. I want Bob.
No, we're gonna get Deadpool, but I'm not putting him on the thing. He's gonna.
They have the option to not put him on. Right?
No, I know.
No, they do, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I just paint it up and put it like.
But Bob needs the chef.
What I'd like to do is print up a building and use the Foosh as something like maybe Foosh Comics, just to not waste it. Because it is very cool. It really is cool.
Yeah.
But it's just, you know what? Maybe you, I don't know, me, it's too hokey. It's like too.
I get it.
Too cute. No, I get it too.
I get it.
I don't like it.
But Like they could have done something else. Anything else.
He does come with a chimichanga truck too.
Yeah. That's
gonna
cool.
be
It comes with a piece of terrain.
It's gonna be that's gonna be a pricey box.
Yeah.
That's gonna be like a $50 box.
Yeah.
Because of that, and I don't know if he's gonna. You know what though? If they're gonna charge that much, they should throw a few crisis cards in there. You know, just for.
Well, there's probably like team tactic cards or something in there. I don't know about crisis cards.
No, I'm saying mission cards. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you want to double check that?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look.
So, but yeah. So all right. So you get Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. We'll get. We're gonna get probably Deadpool. So any day now.
Trying.
You better internet. If you search Deadpool instead of scrolling.
So it's gonna be $55.
All right. So then it's probably like $40.
Let's see.
$40 on like say Mini Mart or something like that. Some of the, we've been getting it from eBay. It's actually pretty good. Pretty.
Nope. Just it says 3 team tactic cards and 8 tokens. So no crisis cards.
So the tokens are BS because it's just the usual stuff that you get. See, now it's like Legion. Like you buy a few boxes of something, and then you have 1,000.
Yeah.
Of the extra.
Well, I mean, it's like you get the starter set, you got the stuff, and then it's like, oh, like they have to like have like a activation token for each of them. You know what I mean?
I understand.
So like, and I don't know, maybe like other stuff, like a chimichanga token, like who the hell knows? But
well, I mean, we went over his rules, so that that's what happened. So, but you want to talk about something not wargaming, not. I can't say that it wasn't on the channel because we've done it, but and our second, not our first. It was our first for a long time, but our second most viewed
video
on the channel is by me.
It was a classic Lego custom minifigure video or whatever I did, and
a lot of heat also.
Yeah.
The Lego community is very salty. I thought the 40K.
Can I tell you something? I think the Lego community is one of the craziest communities ever. There's so much drama for no reason that's started by so many people, and it's just I can't get over how crazy it is.
You know why? I'll tell you why. It's because, and I can't say it's like say millennials or your generation or even like mine, Gen X. The internet has given everybody a soapbox to do stuff, and sometimes, you just shut up. You should just shut the front door. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to not curse. So, but now it's like, I know you always come and you say, hey, this guy said this, and this guy said this, and this guy said this, and other than like say the architect stuff, which is like the houses.
Oh yeah, the architecture.
That stuff, which is like. That's not for an 8-year-old kid to build and play with. That's like a guy to make a model and to display it. Like the one you never did, which I really wish you did, was the Frank Lloyd Wright house. I thought that was really nice. I always liked, as a designer, I always liked Frank Lloyd Wright. He was a famous architect. He did really things. His houses sit someplace in California, and they're like, I don't know, $8 billion for just those houses because it's a Frank Lloyd Wright house. He did a lot of buildings and stuff, so that's the one thing. But you did the Statue of Liberty, the White House and stuff like that. That is an adult's set,
or the New York skyline.
Right, that was cool. Yeah, but now the other sets that you do, the not the Avengers Tower, not the Batmobile.
Listen. I get it. It's for kids,
right? But now I'm saying, but not there is a line, because like I'm saying, like the Batmobile and the Batwing, which are very, very cool, but very took you a long time to build those.
10 hours,
right? That's not an 8-year-old thing. But the sets that we're going to talk about, I think are. So like. I love the Avengers movie. I'm a kid. I'm 10 years old, and I want to play with the Avengers, but I love Lego. That's what it's for. So now when the like what the frick does Spider-Man need a freaking buggy for? But then again, it's for children,
Yeah.
So
and like, but here's the thing though, and this is the point that people make that I 100% agree with. The best Lego sets that they do are it's a Lego set of a character that normally does have a vehicle, but they throw in Batman or Spider-Man so that the kids can buy it and it will sell because it has Spider-Man or Batman. For example, they had a Justice League set a couple years ago with Lobo, who had the bike.
Right.
So then they just said, we'll just throw in Superman so that the kids can buy it, and we'll throw in an exclusive Crypto.
Okay.
So it was like, it makes sense for Lobo to have the bike. Had like play feature, like a bomb could slide out of it, The Ghost Rider set that came out.
Mm-hmm.
It's got the Hell Charger, Robbie Reyes. They throw in Spider-Man so the kids can buy it, and also they throw in Carnage so that the kids can buy it. So it's like, that makes sense.
Right.
That's what like, and I understand when they do the Spider-Man monster truck, but like that monster truck set that just came out, it's like, yeah, it's got a stupid monster truck, but everything else in the set is great.
Right.
Like that Doc Ock,
mm-hmm.
He's got like these huge arms. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But like I 100% get it,
Mm-hmm.
but like now, like this is something that does annoy me is they're doing 18 plus sets.
Okay.
So they came out with a Sesame Street set that's 18 plus. And the reason why
that's what
is because it's $120.
Okay.
And it's a collector's item of people like me or somebody older than me that grew up with Sesame Street. It's like, oh, like that's awesome. Like, I love Sesame Street as a kid. Like
that's how I learned how to read.
like,
Sesame Street.
Yeah, and I can build it together. The Winnie the Pooh set, $100. It's a collector's set. 18, but it falls under the 18 plus line, and people are like, oh, like why is it 18 plus? Like it's going to discourage like 15-year-olds from buying them or whatever. But, and I'm like, I agree, but then again, it's a collector set for adults. They're trying to push the adults.
How many 15-year-olds are going to spend $100 to buy a Winnie the Pooh set?
Right.
Now, I'd spend $100 if I was 15 on the Avengers Tower or the Batmobile, something cool like that. But like a Winnie the Pooh it's a very narrow. Well, I can't say that because you went to 3 places and it was sold out, and then you eventually had to order it. So
yeah. But there was an interview with a designer on the set, and they were like, why didn't you give Pooh a belly? Like you could have done something like the head, like the Hobbit sets that came out a few years ago. Gimli's dad, forgot his name. They have the like a hairpiece that's a beard, but the beard goes down and so like it
simulates a belly.
It simulates the belly. So they have like a thing out that like, why didn't you do something like that? And they're like, oh, we wanted his head to move so that like you can play with it. It's like, but it's 18 plus. It's like, well, why didn't you put the ass? Like, why didn't you put in Christopher Robin? It's like, oh, because when you're playing with it, we want you to be Christopher Robin. It's like, but it's an 18 plus set. I'm not playing with it. I'm displaying it because I like Winnie the Pooh, and I grew up with Winnie the Pooh, so I want to.
You never know. Some guys might be playing with it,
But so like there's that. Like that's they don't know what the hell they're doing. It's like,
but you know what though? They do know what they're doing because the freaking thing's sold out.
Well, they do know, but then here's the thing: they do know what they're doing because I will be getting this on April 26th when it comes out. The 1966 Batman Batmobile. Okay, it's a car that has those stud shooter things on them.
Okay,
but you can pull them off. Put them in the trunk and then put pieces on there to replace it so that it's smooth. It's not then, and it doesn't show them. I'm like, that's great.
So the Adam West Batmobile.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know how the 1989 huge Batmobile has like the swivel stand with the thing? It has a miniature version of that so you can display it also. I'm like, wow, they're actually like well, I don't know what's the word, like targeting two groups. They're targeting the kids that want to play with Batman and the Batmobile and shoot studs at the Joker, and then the people like me that just want to display it. You know what I mean? Like they know what they're doing with that. You know, that's cool. But then it's frustrating, you know?
But you know what? So this goes back to like I'm doing the weekly question, which is if you haven't answered the question, please go check it out. This is a good one. I think by far we have the most responses so far in the shortest amount of time about brushes and you know what brushes you decide to do. But the thing is this: a lot of times the questions I'm asking boil down to do whatever you want because it's what you want to do. But the thing is, it's like it seems like the guys that you're talking about, they complain, and yet still they buy it. And so,
100%.
But the thing is that now you're just a dick. That's it. You know, you're gonna buy it and you're gonna complain about it. And you're gonna get it and complain. That reminds me of like the 40K guys. You know, they love to play 40K and they hate 40K. Play it if you enjoy it. Play it. If not, don't play it. But just do it and shut up. You know what I mean? Like forge on ahead. Just do whatever. You know what I mean? It drives me nuts. You know, like and it seems that that's the internet coming in and screwing things up because everybody's got a voice, and it's not always you don't need to be heard.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's silly. It really is silly. So
last year when those DC blind bags came out, I liked the whole thing. I was able to like feel the bags and get every figure. And I have them like displayed.
He's like a master at that, you know.
Oh, I got a lot better. But you know what? It was annoying. I'm like, oh my god, like I needed Simon Baz Green Lantern. I'm like, oh, I feel the lantern. Okay, this is it. And it was Sinestro because I didn't feel the hair. I'm like, God. I'm like, because he doesn't have a hair piece, right. Simon Baz. But anyway, this guy on YouTube, I'm not going to say who, bought. Well, he because they raised the price to $5 a pack for one figure, and he was like, "Don't buy them. You guys cannot buy them. This is the we need to vote with our wallets. We got to show them that raising the prices to $5 is not the way to go. They should not be doing that." And he's like, "And who cares? Like, it doesn't even matter." And then he bought a whole box. That's like, I think it's like $200 because it's got like it's like a sealed box with like, that you just would display at Target.
It's not guaranteed, right? You can it
could
be all Sinestro in it, right?
No. I think they distribute it like there's at least like one or two sets of them in a box that you get. But I would rather just spend $60 to feel them and get one of them.
But then again, you could do you split it with a guy, and then you get one set, I get the other set, and then we'll dole it out like that.
Right. But then he bought the box, right. And I'm like, but and then he was reviewing them, and he pulls out Stargirl, and he's like, okay, so here's Superwoman. I'm like,
but here's the thing, though. You know what that is? You're being a dick. You know what I mean? It's like, so don't buy it, but now I'm going to buy it. And why did he buy it? Because he wanted it, and then he wanted to make a video on it.
Yeah, he said, I couldn't pass it up. I saw it. I'm like, but you made this whole stink for nothing.
You have no honor. You have no honor.
But anyway, yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm kind of bored recently. I kind of want to not actually. I'm just, I kind of miss doing like I miss doing Superhero Crew, but nobody watched that stuff. Mm-hmm. So like, I was thinking of just maybe trying to do Lego stuff on here because I have some ideas that I want to do that will incorporate well into the channel. I'm not going to say what. We talked about it a little bit, but I think it would be cool to do some stuff for family gamers that would fit well in the channel. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I think that stuff would be kind of cool to do.
Well, the stuff that we talked about would definitely work
Yeah.
We have some preliminary stuff to do before that, but I think it would definitely work, and it would work because all things are already lined up. So we have more than enough to do that. And you know what? Even if it's another company's universe, that stuff could still work also.
Yeah.
So,
but I actually kind of told you, but I actually like maybe like 2 weeks ago I filmed a Lego video, and I was like, because I finished all my homework, I was like, let me try this. So I did it, and I edited it today, and I'm like,
I think if you do it though, you got to go balls out. You got to put, you know how to use the After Effects. You know how to do all. You need to put like, all right. Sometimes let me finish because I'm old. I forget things. I watch a lot of battle reports. I watch more. I wouldn't say more than you, but I watch more wargaming content than you do. And I watch a lot of battle reports. I watch a lot of reviews of wargaming and painting videos and stuff. Painting videos, not so much. Reviews, not so much. But battle reports. If there's so much extra stuff going on with this and that and this and ding 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 and then I hate it. I hate it when it's okay, like, you know, scores or this and that, or if like, you know, like, you know, you're all A-Train and you do kind of a sound. I got it. You got to find that balance. You got to find some, but you know, I think our channel, I'd like to do a few more cool graphics and stuff like that. Like I would like make something, but like, you know, something cool that we can kind of hang our hats on.
As I'm going through school, and you know, like I hear from people, it's like, oh, just drop out, like you're not gonna use it. I'm like,
well, there's only one person saying.
Listen, if I'm not gonna find a job in my graphic design field that I am trying to go to college for, I can use the skills I learned for a lot of other things in my life, like not just working. You know, you can work as a graphic designer. You can work
job A and do job B as a, you know, like a freelance type deal.
Yeah.
I mean, look at me. I'm a teacher and I'm painting and we're doing videos and stuff. So it's crazy that, you know what? I did a lot of stuff. You know, you're obviously younger than me. I'm going to give you a little advice here. So now, everybody sit down. Coach is going to give you some advice. All right. Everything that I've done, you know, so martial arts I did for years, got me my job where I am now. I played football in high school. Now I'm a football coach, and being able to watch stuff and manipulate stuff and figure stuff out helped me in those jobs. So like I played rugby for about a month in high school, and I have a rugby team that I'm in charge of, and I have 2 city championships, not really ever playing the game because I figured out how to do it and break it down. And I think that came from martial arts and from hard work, and it all comes together. I did architecture for a year, but I still use that design stuff. Like I still remember that stuff, and it comes off, you know, when we're designing. Like you even say, wow, those logos are pretty good. You know how to well, it's just stuff that I've learned from that you never get rid of. It's inherent. So when you're still getting the degree and the knowledge, and that stuff will translate over into everything. You'll never know. You'll have a kid. You're like, I'm going to design a room. I'm going to put Batman on the wall. Yeah. Oh, he looks good like this. Some stupid innate thing that you remember back in. You know what? I was taking that class. That teacher I hate, but he made a good point to do it when you do the lines and stuff. And it's only for the benefit. So the naysayers out there and stuff, they can go to hell because it doesn't make sense, you know. And honestly, if I didn't have a college education, I wouldn't have a job.
Yeah.
It just worked out for me, you know, and I hang out all day and I teach people how to play sports and I get paid for it. And it's awesome. It is. I go hang out every day. It's the best thing. And I make a good living, you know. I mean, I could make more, but you know, so
yeah, I mean, you know, I'm going to try doing the Lego stuff and see what happens with that, you know.
Well, what do you guys think? You know, if you could sound off, would you like to see some additional content to the channel? So we're not like saying we're going to stop doing the wargaming stuff, but like instead of coming out with 2 videos, we'll come out with 3. You know, like in addition to. I think that would be cool.
I have a lot of, you know, we're getting to the end of the semester now, and you know, I'm fitting in some time to do certain things, so I can definitely, you know, in addition to battle reports and the live streams and the unboxings and whatever we do, you know, it'll be stuff like that.
I say go for it. I don't care. You know, I know you never watched it though. We had a channel guy, and he's like, "Oh, you know, you guys should focus on just 3D printing." That's just not us. That's not us. So I would say definitely do it.
Yeah.
CP is here. I'm just a few years older than us, just a little bit. I mean, my boyish exterior. I know you guys think I'm 32, but it's unfortunately no. You know, like one school year. It says here, gun barrel. Hey, there's somebody new. What's up, man? It's an opportunity to capitalize on other factors. Right fight. Oh, let's see. Right time, right place. Yeah. Hey, CP, look. Grab me that for a second. Yeah. So I went with your recommendation, and I got it. So I haven't opened it yet. I got it, and I haven't had a chance to open it, but I'm going to probably open it this weekend and get it all situated with all the other Reaper stuff that I got. So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, that's it. So yeah, I think, you know what, like anything else, try it. And if it works, it does. If it doesn't, you know, I don't know that other channel you did. How many years ago did you do that? The Mob of the Dead.
Oh, it was like 7 years ago now.
Yeah. So you were like, you know, no hair, facial hair, and hey guys, I'm gonna do. You know,
I mean, well, the second ever posted video on this channel was a Lego review. It was the Lego Hulk review.
If you want to see a great review,
if you want to see a very young, like
prepubescent Andrew,
like 11-year-old me. I'm 19 now, if you can believe it.
And you want to think about it. You want to look at that video and see how far we've come, because it was like, you know, and I think you had your sister, you know, my daughter, taping it, and she was like 4 at the time, so she's, you know, but and you need to shut off the air conditioner, and the air conditioner is running, and we have loud music in the back. Oh, it's a nightmare. But those are the things you you know, it is. All right, so what's CP saying? He's saying 3D print, yeah, miniatures, yeah, paint, yeah. Sounds good. Sound like Jersey Shore over here. Oh yeah. So yeah, thin your paints. Yep, I gotta play with them, but I'm really looking forward to it. And you know, just keep painting. That's what we do. Well, that's what some of us do. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And out of all the sets I looked into, it was the most bang for the buck. I'm glad you said that. I looked into it. I was playing with it a little bit more, and then you know, I just figured that was it. I'm looking forward to it. From what I hear, the strong tones and the washes that they have are really good. I was just watching a review of the strong tone versus Agrax Earthshade, and he actually said that the strong tone was better, but mixing it with a little medium. So I'm really stoked to do it. I just got to have some time. I like to sit down and have some time. So maybe I'll do an unboxing, just do it quick, and you know, do a real quick review of it. But Friday will be the triumphant return of a print and paint video.
Oh my Lord.
It's been a while. It's been a while. You know what it is?
Are you going to give any like a teaser? Like,
it's not one, not 2, but 3.
3 videos?
No, 3.
Oh, I get it. I think.
Do you get it? So yeah, we are going to, you know. So man, we got a lot of people coming in. Why you guys come now? Is it?
We already talked about everything.
We talked about it.
We don't know what to talk about.
What's up, Ross? How are you? Good to have you here. All right. Remember Thomas?
No.
Okay. First time we went to Adepticon, he was in the room with Andy, and Spud was with us. I think he was in a room with Andy Thomas. Goatee, mustache. He's an American guy from New York living in England. I got to show you a picture. You got to remember him.
I don't know.
What's
I'm
up?
Sorry.
What's up?
I don't remember.
What's up, Tom? Tom is all right. Tom's a good man. That we used to hang out and talk online We used to have guys from all over the frickin' place. It was the Google Meet. Google Meet was phenomenal. So what's up, Thomas? Hope the family's good. Hope you guys are doing all right over there. Across that pond over there. See, he knows.
Still don't get it.
No, he got it. CP got it.
I don't get it.
Scholar like a tree. Yes. On your lunch break. Oh yeah. So Thomas, you're still in England, right? Well, he's in England, so what time is 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2 a.m. So Tom is burning the midnight oil. But yeah, that was cool. We used to it was like that was with Chung and Les Bursley. And then that's how I started to really meet all these guys. Judge, he's like a 7 or 8 time Golden Demon winner and stuff. So, and then it was cool because I come in, I'm just coach, man. I just hang out and stuff. And it was always a cool environment. You know what I mean? So, just working at the ham factory. All right. So thank God, because I love ham. So Andrew, not so much, but he does like hamburger.
Yeah.
So we covered a lot. So we did the domino and cable. You know, we talked
about some random stuff.
Yeah, just us kind of hanging out. I'll be doing that thing. I think I'm gonna do a few videos about the stuff I'm painting. But I'm trying to burn through it because I'm actually got a few bucks. But I'm such a softie that the guy's a fellow teacher. As I'm painting this, I'm like, man, this guy got a bargain, because they're coming out good, but oh man, it's a lot of work. So, but just looking forward to it and everything. But yeah, so we're presenting the question. Not only the question that I ask every Wednesday, the wargaming thing, and if you have questions, put them in the video because we're going to start doing those in a while. Lego videos on Family Gamers. So, but I think you used to do it before. I like the ones you used to do, but I think, like I said, it's time to maybe ramp up. We have
no.
We have some new lights, and
I'll just tell you what the video is that I did. I didn't review. I'm not doing reviews because everybody does reviews. Okay, I'm not doing that. I'm looking at the entire Lego wave of Spider-Man sets that have come out so far this year, and just looking at it as a whole instead of going like I do go by each individual thing, but I kind of just talk about them quick. And I'll do video. Just all in one 15-minute video, just talking about everything so far.
So a retrospective.
Yes. So that's kind of what it is. Instead of, because everybody does reviews. It's like a non-unboxing. Everybody does an unboxing, but we're going to do the non-unboxings. Everybody does reviews. I'm doing the retrospective of the stuff. So,
all right. So he says do a reboxing. That would be cool. You should build it and then take it apart and put it back in the box.
That would be a live stream. You know what I could do? I could take apart the $250 2,000-piece gosh darn Batmobile and put it back in the box. That took me 12 hours to build.
You can do that.
And just, take it apart. And that would have to be a live stream.
A reboxing. Yeah, see? You know what? That you might be, you guys might be onto something.
It took me way too long to build that.
Well, unless we go back a bunch of years where somebody got a Christmas gift and then it took his father like 4 hours to put it together. I went to the bathroom and came back, and it was all in pieces all over the place. You remember that, right? The B-wing. And the one thing, I knock you right out right now.
I knew you were bringing it up.
So we get this exclusive TIE fighter with
Darth
Vader in it, and the Darth Vader had a lightsaber, and you push his head down, and it would light the lightsaber. And I'm like, don't pull out the thing. I got you. Don't pull out the thing. I handed it to him. He pulled the freaking thing right out. So yeah, I took my time to build it, man. It was forget about it, right? So here we go. So half the joy of scale modeling is painstaking, soaking off the transfer, stripping the paint, separating the parts, putting them into bags, and placing them back in the model's box. Yeah. That, you know what? Especially when you get the garbage from eBay, man. I've gotten some stuff from eBay, especially the 40K stuff. because people will slap paint on it and then get it back. Or like hot dice, I got a whole Black Templar army and I gave it to him. And this guy must have been, I don't know what affliction he had, but he might have been either very shaky or he couldn't see well because it was just god awful. And I don't know how he's going to get the paint on. But, you know, I've been doing a lot of, sometimes you get that stuff. And if it's not too bad, I'll just spray right over it. I just spray right over it. You know, I'll get some, excuse me, I've been doing the Rust-Oleum paints and they're like $350 at Home Depot. And I get those and I spray it on and they fill in all the gaps and stuff. And it really, really works good. Sometimes you don't have to strip the paints and stuff. So, but here, true accomplishment. Yeah. Yeah. The reboxing. You know what you can do? You can build it, tape it, but then we could put it backwards. And you put everything back in the box that way. So you've actually done it, but then they won't be the jar, the heart-wrenching retaking it apart of it.
Do you know how people post custom video, how to build videos? Mm-hmm. They film themselves putting it together and then put it in reverse. So it's like, no, see, this is how you build it.
Wait, what?
What they do is they'll build it, right?
Right.
And then they'll video themselves. I worded that wrong. They build something custom, right?
Okay.
They take it apart. They film themselves taking it apart, and then they film them, and then they reverse it so that it looks like they put it together originally. You understand what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
Okay, so let's say I build the Eiffel Tower.
Okay.
It's a custom Eiffel Tower that I made.
Okay.
Okay. I film myself taking it apart. Okay, so I'm taking it apart from the top to the bottom. I reverse it so it looks like I'm building it, so that's like. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand, but why not just tape yourself building?
Because they build it on the spot. So like I'm just sitting at my desk, I put something together. I'm like, okay, like I'll show them how to build it, but
it's
I
not
take it apart.
all right. It's not like the guy has it premeditated where he's gonna. Right. I'm gonna build this, and I know how to build it. I did this, and then no.
Yeah, now I take it apart, and
that's different.
You know,
that's different. You know, yeah. Time lapse in reverse. Yeah. Take it apart, and then take it apart. Yeah. You know what? I don't know. Maybe the Lego thing. Come on, Thomas. You gotta do it, man. I got my whole new setup over here off camera. I got a whole new setup that I made. I love the airbrush, man. I can't. Man, I love it, man. You know. Yeah, this makes sense though.
Exactly.
You're taking it apart so there's no mistakes and it looks smooth.
Right.
Okay. I think we're on to something here.
I don't know. I'm kind of scared now.
We do non-unboxings, right?
I can't imagine myself taking.
Oh,
I would take apart the Batmobile.
We
have to put it back together.
We have more than enough stuff to rebox. You know what I mean? So.
I could rebox the tiny poly bag that I got, but that's about it.
It's funny too because on the channel there's a few of those where you got those like little 5 cent or whatever the $5 things, and the buggy is like, yeah, I really like this buggy, you know. So
that's all I could afford to buy back then.
He says no pressure, but this better be perfect. Yeah, it better be perfect. So coming soon, the absolutely. Positively perfect Lego video forever. Yeah, it's on you.
We should drop the Batmobile. That would be a viral video. Oof. I would cry, but that would be pretty funny.
You know what we can do? I could just like yell at you, and you go in your, I'm so mad. you know? And then the you know, like that. So let's see. I hate the. I don't know about you guys. Teams keep popping up. So let's see what's going on here. We got can't do that with 40K. LOL. Just Legos. Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what 40K is? You know what 40K is.
No, I don't know. What are Legos?
Oh, all right. Thomas, let me just put you in because you're making him angry. He's going to get angry now. Lego. If you have 1 brick, it's a Lego. If you have 18 bricks, it's a Lego because it's already pluralized.
No. It's not a Lego. It's Lego.
Right.
I have multiple Lego.
Right.
Or Legi.
Right. It's like
a flock of Lego.
That person is Chinese. Oh, look, there's a group of Chinese people. It is already plural. It's like samurai. There's no samurais or nunchucks. You know what I mean? So let's see. Fabian says, do a time lapse of a build. That's a good idea.
I mean, I'll be honest, time lapses are I find kind of boring. I would do a live stream of me building it, but I wouldn't do a time lapse.
But I would do a time lapse, but like super quick. Like, you know,
5-second video.
No, like you know, like if it takes you an hour, it should take like 60 seconds to put it together. Like we could put it up to 10 speed and like ready and you know, we could put the cool music in it, the sound effects, almost like a transformer, but like clicks. So that would be cool, right? Let's see, man. All right, now we're starting to get airbrush is essential tool for the miniature toolbox. I agree 1,000%. I have two that I use. I have my workhorse, which is the chrome, the Badger chrome, and then I use for the really good details, which I'm not saying I'm an expert, and by no means I've ever said I'm an expert, but I think I'm getting a little bit better with the little details using the Sotar 2020. I really get some nice stuff, especially like eye glows and stuff. Oh man, it's just, you know, yeah, it's the way to go. So CP saying, coming in hot, saying Lego is a plural of Lego. I agree.
No, you don't agree. It is.
I agree. Lego is a plural of Lego. I agree. He is correct.
He is correct.
Yeah, he gets a little bit bitchy sometimes when it comes to Lego. So you just gotta here. All right. Ross King is saying that the ASMR Lego reboxing.
Hey guys. I clack bricks together on the
pulling out this thing. That's you opening the bags and stuff, yeah. You know. Oh god. I'll tell you what, I'm not watching that video.
That'd be a funny meme though.
This Lego piece in the box of Lego.
Yeah.
There we go.
And you know what? Listen. I looked you up, and now I remember.
Thomas?
Oh, yeah. Remember? Now I remember it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Young kids, man. All right. So let's go.
CP, that was like 8 years ago.
It
right?
was. Yeah. But that was a memorable Adepticon.
Oh,
that was a great. You know what? Yeah. That was the one time we were in the hotel with the thing. That was spot on, man. That was really good. There are two types of people in the world. Those who know Lego plural and those who are wrong.
It's funny. My friend Chris, I told him that, and then like when he was working at Target, he would hear kids like, "Oh, the Legos," and he would be like, "Oh God, like I can't unhear it now." Like,
it's funny too because Chris is kind of quirky, so it's like I can see him like flipping out one day. I told you it's Lego.
You're going up to the
not
kids.
Legos.
No, it's Lego.
You know. So.
Come on, Hot Dice. Why you got to be like that?
You always got to bring down the show, man. So. Terrible. Always bringing down. There's highbrow humor here. Right. I think we're getting loopy.
Yeah.
And we're getting stoopy. So
I think it's time to
wrap it up. Let's go. All right, CP's gonna get. Well, you want to end it and then CP.
Well, he'll get the last word.
Good. CP, you always get the last word. That's why you always got to be.
Get in the last word now.
Oh, now I'm sorry.
In the comments.
I spent so much of my youth with Lego. I knew even at 4 it was Lego. There you go.
That's how it be.
All right, we got one more. They're all coming. Guess who I'm annoying when I go to visit next year? Yeah, that's fine. Come by. We'll go. I'll cook some steaks and we'll bug Andrew. So you need a Let Go background.
A Leto.
So just Jared Leto we'll put him as the Joker. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well,
there you go. Yes, Sinister. I'm getting Sinister too. I'm getting Sinister, and I'm going to get him. Mr. Sinister.
We got to put Fabian in timeout. Throw him in timeout.
Can we put him in time? Like, how do we do that? Let's see.
I don't know. I don't think you should actually do it. Put user in timeout.
Put user in timeout.
I don't want to know what happens.
I
feel bad. I would feel bad.
That would be great. But he would be pissed. You want to really piss him off?
Don't know. We got to end it.
Just, you know.
All right, guys. So that's it.
Hater of comic books.
That's it, guys.
I don't know.
Come on, Fabian. I got to put you in time out. You're acting up in the comments. All right, guys. That's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. Check out the links in the description to our Patreon, which helps support the channel, and our Discord server, which helps, it doesn't help Well,
It helps us. It helps us to talk to you guys.
Yeah, it helps us talk to you guys. And yeah, that's it. Subscribe for more live streams. Stay tuned for next week, Wednesday at 8 or so.
Yeah, 8:00. We should do 8:30. Seems like later on the better.
Yeah.
So,
but all right, guys.
Oh, don't forget, if you, go answer the question that's out today. The wargaming question, which is, are you a brush snob or a frugal brush sprayer? Let me know in the video. Also, Friday will be the 1-2 tree video. Print and paint, the return of print and paint.
Maybe we'll even make a return of the Lego video.
Not this week, probably.
Well, maybe Friday. I mean, it's done. It's ready to go. It's just I could just post it.
Yeah,
maybe Saturday. Who knows?
Or you can take time and do it better.
I edited it already. It's rendered. It's all done. That's what I said.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, then
I rendered it today.
Never mind. But all right. Hey, listen, Thomas, good seeing you. CP, always a pleasure. Fabian, I guess it was a pleasure. Ross, thanks for stopping by. Kaiser, we appreciate you being here. Gun Barrel, I'm not sure. I would say Gun Barrel. Come hang out more often. We'll be here next week. So, guys, you better end it because I just keep talking.
We'll see you in the next one.
Where's the button?